I'm not very happy about the type of people they're letting in here lately.
Well, standards have rather gone downhill somewhat, haven't they? I remember when it used to be you had to fill out the application form, you had to be nominated by 2 other people, yes. One had to be a doctor, one had to be a duke or a member of the nobility, and now it seems they just let anybody in.
Letting anybody in, any blow in, anyone who's got some sort of status of name.
Yeah.
Never to guess who I saw in here last night.
Who did you see?
Well, I was at the bar,
yes.
And there was this young chap with long hair at the back.
Oh, dear, no.
And short, spiky hair at the front.
Oh, dear.
Do you know, guess who it was?
I couldn't begin to tell you. Was it one of these lesbians?
No, it was a pop star.
Oh,
it was Simon Le Bon.
The what?
Simon Le Bon. It's a pop star name.
Simon Le Bon.
Simon Le Bon. And he was there at the bar, drinking some sort of cocktail. I'm not sure what it was. And anyway, I looked at him and I thought, my God, they're letting anyone in here. And he had earrings. Earrings. Can you imagine?
Like a lady earring.
Like ladies.
Like a lady's earrings.
Like ladies, he had these earrings in.
Is this a Simone Le Bon, maybe? You got confused. Did it? Because it had long hair and it had ladies' earrings. If it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it's usually a duck or it's a lady. And I think in this case, maybe it could have been a lady or a lady duck. Yeah. But it sounds like it's a lady to me.
Possibly could have been. But anyway, after a while, I stared a bit closer at this chap.
Yes.
Thinking, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
Well, I don't see why.
Tell him how much I disapprove of his type being here in our club.
Yes.
But anyway, I was looking at these earrings.
Yes.
Suddenly they moved.
They moved?
They moved.
Of their own accord?
Of their own accord. And that's when I realised they weren't earrings at all. They were ants.
Simon Le Bon had ants.
He had ants that were pretending to be earrings. And I followed these ants.
Yeah.
And they went from his ear, down his neck, down his back, and then up his shirt, and then back down his trousers.
Yeah.
They went into his pants.
Oh.
And I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah.
Oh.
And I said...
Did he say it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they talk, these young'uns.
What's wrong with these people?
These blow-ins.
Oh.
And he said, yeah. And I said, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you aware that you have ants in your pants?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah.
Oh, God.
And I said, is that normal for young people?
Yeah.
He said... yeah.
Oh, I don't like it.
I said, I don't think that's normal for young people to have ants in their pants.
No.
And I was just quite confused by this. But then, suddenly, he told me that actually a lot of pop stars have ants in their pants.
Oh.
And it enables them to move in such a way as to incite and attract a young audience, boys or girls, they go for anything.
They don't mind. They don't care at all.
Yes. And that is actually a secret tradition of pop stars to have some form of creature below in their pants.
Now, this could explain something rather peculiar. I think it was last Wednesday there was somewhat of a furore in the club, and I didn't know what was going on. There were these 2 chaps, both with girls' haircuts.
Yes.
And I was informed that these were a couple of young chaps from the north who apparently don't talk very much. Gallagher brothers. No, I don't know what that means.
Desperados.
Well, they looked like they needed a jolly good wash.
Wanted. The Gallagher brothers.
The Gallagher brothers, yeah. It sounds abhorrent to me. But one of them was doing this rather peculiar dance.
Ah, yes.
Now this makes sense, but you encountered the ants in the pants.
Yes.
Now then, I wasn't sure what was going on, but I thought I need to find out here. So I went over to him, and I just shouted, debagging, debagging, to see if he knew what I was talking about from school days, but he didn't. I can only assume he may not have had a public education. So I thought, well, if you don't know what it means, can't do any harm. So I whipped his trousers down.
Yes.
There was a fox there.
Oh, my goodness.
There was a fox curled up around him, sleeping and snoring. And there was another fox that wasn't sleeping and snoring. And this fox was making love to the first fox.
Oh.
There were literally two foxes in the Gallagher's pants, one making love to the sleeping body of the other one. And I said, what are you doing with that fox making love to the other fox in your pants? He said, mad ferret. I said, it's not a ferret, it's a fox. But you know what? He was quite right. There was a bloody ferret as well. There was a ferret sucking his nipple.
Oh, dear God.
So I'm stood there looking at this Manchester gentleman. He's got his pants around his ankles. He's got two foxes, one making love to the other one, and he's having his nipples sucked by ferrets. And I thought to myself, well, my God, that is the state of the young today. Summed up right there. You've got Le Bon with his ants up his pants. I've got this Gallagher with his two
mating
foxes. Mating and ferrets taking from him as he lactates. This is what we're up against.
Well, it gets worse than that.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. I found out recently that David Bowie had armadillos in his pants.
Armadillos?
Armadillos. All through his Stardust phase.
Oh, no. Did he?
Yes.
That's a disappointment. And I believe Elvis Presley once fucked a hawk.